This is Aki, aka Jack is the Truth. I'm delighted to be joined by undefeated heavyweight Fabio Wardley. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How's things with you, brother? You all good?
I can't complain. Another day. I'm a little bit surprised to see you here, though. What is it? What are you doing there?
Few people are. I like to keep my cards close to my chest until I know things are all done, dusted, ticked off, signed, and everything. And as they are, I'm here to show my face and announce that me and David Adeleye will be on the undercard for this fight and going at it for confirmed of my WBA and his WBO, and then potentially the British as well. But that's TBC for the time being. We're just working on the details of that one.
Oh my gosh, that's a huge announcement. This has been a long time coming. There's been a few false starts. How did we finally get here?
I think just look. Keen people that want to be in big fights and a part of big occasions. That's what this is. I think this is, like I was saying before, I've been a part of some big occasions, but it has a different feel to it. There's a different buzz to it, a different vibe to it. So yeah, I'm very much excited to be here. But like I say, two keen people that want to be in big fights and big events and show off in front of a lot of people, and that's what we're both looking to do on the night.
It's funny, like you say, it's the occasion, and people want to be part of big events. There's been a lot of criticism about crossover boxing, Tyson holding up the belts, not fighting a fighter. What's your take on that whole situation?
There's justification there. I'm not going to deny that there is justification there, because there's people who have earned their way, had their fights, built their way towards, and now they're getting stalled because belts aren't moving. So I understand the frustrations. But also at the same time, the sport needs eyes. The more eyes we can bring to the sport, the more people that we can get involved, get interested, and however we do that, I think is beneficial for us all. Us as fighters are benefiting. Me being on the undercard of this fight is obviously a massive benefit to me. So without those occasions, I'm on smaller fights, less attention, things like that. So these definitely have its place, but I do understand the other criticisms as well.
That's fair enough. So. On the night against David Adeleye, both of you are my favourite fighters. I can't lie. I don't know how that's gonna go. How are you saying?
No. You're both. You can't have two favourites. Which one?
You're both my boys. You're here today, so it's definitely you. How's that fight going? How do you see it?
Look, I'll be honest. For the early rounds, I think it's a good competitive fight. But I think once the fight settles in and Dave realises he's in a serious fight with a serious competitor, I think I've been tried and tested. I've been in those situations. I'm comfortable in them. You've seen me in sticky situations where I actually revel in them. They're the ones that actually get me going. They get me excited. I'm buzzing for them. And I think when you put David in that situation, it's not going to be the same reaction. So that's going to be my objective for the night is make it rough, sticky and uncomfortable for him. And I think on the night he's going to crumble.
Interesting. Another potential rival was in a fight with Usyk. Dubois was in a fight with Usyk the other day. What do you make of the controversy? Do you think that was a low blow? What's your take on the whole scenario?
Me personally, I do think it was. But I think not to say it was milked by Usyk, because I wouldn't say that at all, because he is a warrior and he is a fighter. I think that even if it was called legal, I think he would have still got up. I still think he would have made the count. He would have fought through the round and carried on. I do think the outcome would have been the same. I think he was just a class above on the night, and is obviously a very classy fighter. So that's how I felt about it.
All right, final question. Everybody says there's a puncher's chance, etc., etc., and that's the chance they sort of give to Francis Ngannou. Realistically, how does this fight go in your eyes? There's no denying that Francis Ngannou has a puncher's chance. He hits hard, and if he hits you, he can switch you off. That much is a definite guarantee. But Fury is very elusive, very tricky, very awkward to be in the ring with, especially for someone who's not boxed at a competitive level like that before. Ngannou will probably find it very uncomfortable. Also, you've seen Fury's chin tested a few times, obviously with Wilder, one of the hardest hitting people in the heavyweight division at the moment. So you know he can take a punch, you know he can get back up. But I think all those question marks are what make it so exciting, is that, this could happen, it could play out like this, it could play out like that. But I do think Fury will come out on top and he will outbox him. Excellent. Well, Fabio, this card just got a lot more excited with the news of you versus David Adeleye. Appreciate your time. Anything else you'd like to say to FightHype?
Nah, just thank you for coming up, and hopefully see you on the night.
All the best, my brother.
Good, bro. Thank you.
Thank you, man.